Okay. And I may need to plug in the battery pack at some point. So I'm going to go ahead and clip this on to the thing. Hold on a second. Clipped. All right. Don't go anywhere. You don't have to go anywhere. We're going to just transfer everything over. Saved. Okay. All right, we're going to get out of here on the desktop and move everything to mobile, so don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. It'll transfer you over, I hope. If not, just reload and go to the new live, but it should do this all for you, so roll tide, okay? All right. Like I said, it should do this. It should do this for everybody. If not, just reload and go to the new live, but it should do. There we go. Got it. Cool. All right. Let me bring this guy around. And this is all I'll need. Except for... Oh. I need to get a counterweight on the back end of this for when my phone is on here. At least on the carpet, because it doesn't like to stand up on the carpet. I just needed my water. Okay, now I can work this around. Got it. My clothes are still in the dryer. All right. There we go. Guys, like this video, subscribe to the channel. We're gonna do a little patty melt. Probably need to use the cast iron. I'm gonna put these things away. I'm gonna use the cast iron to do this. That. How much of this meat am I going to use? Maybe half of it. I guess this bowl would work. maybe, you know what, maybe I'll just go ahead and pat all of these out. I actually have an idea. I'm just shooting from the hip here. This is the Ziploc bag that this was in. Once I get them padded out in the way that I want, I think I'm gonna maybe put them in there and smash them. That way I'm not having to use because I don't have a press or anything. I was just gonna use a pot. But it might be worth it to do that anyway. Oh wait, I've got some wax paper in here, I think. Knock something over. Yeah. There we go. Put that guy down there. So maybe I will do it the other way and not this way, but I'm still going to keep that bag around just in case. So, what I'm going to do here, you guys want to watch this part? There we go. That'll work. Yeah. Cool. So I am first going to season these things. Oh man, I'm not going to worry about doing that right now. Easier anyway. A little extra pepper. A little extra pepper. We're going to hit it good with garlic powder. And also good with onion powder. I'm also going to do some onions. I haven't got the pan on yet. I'm just going to go ahead and mix the dry ingredients first. Might have needed a little bit bigger of a pan than this one, but this is what we got. Yeah. Okay. Now, I would normally go with some Worcestershire sauce right now. But instead of doing that, I am going to just patty these out with the dry ingredients. And then hit them with Worcestershire sauce once I get them like patted out. I'm trying to make these roughly the same size. I could weigh them, but you know, it'll be all right. So, put that right there. And also, I need to move you guys around a little bit. And you know what? I guess the only reason I'm calling it a patty melt is because I only have like bread. And I don't even really have like Texas toast, which I don't think it has to be Texas toast to be considered a patty melt. That'll be all right. That'll be all right for now. All right. So basically what I'm doing here is like, I want to get these suckers flat. I might be using too much meat. But they're going to cook down anyway. So I guess what I'm going to do here is they hold like that, barely just. Okay. Right. Okay. So we're going to go there like that. With those, and shit, this is dumb what I'm doing. I may as well just leave it like that then. And that's what I want to create. And then that spot to do this with. So I'm going to stack them there and squash them here. The green tea, we've had a lot of it. Just calm down. Do I need some tea? I need that pot to make tea in if I do. Okay. Getting that stuff prepped, and then we might end up leaving it how it is. We might do games, who knows. I do have to be at work tomorrow, so we may do some games tonight to celebrate the month of October maybe. Spooky season commences. We'll do it after midnight. Well, it'll be officially October 1st. So let me put this right here. That one might be too big, but who cares? Shit, that one too. Yeah. There's an easier way to do this, I know. I've never done this before, by the way. I'm just learning. I've never tried this before. Okay. I want this one to fall over. There we go. That's what I wanted. And I can move it around with this guy. I think I can actually go over there like that. Nope, you stay up there. There we go. Okay. Honestly, I can leave that like that, I guess, or like that, and then do the last two here on this. Okay. This is more like a smash patty melt kind of. This one's being unruly, falling apart. Still, it's just falling apart. Okay, well, let's do the other side then. But I bet once it's smashed, it'll be all right. Okay, this is the last where I'll actually have to touch it like that. Learning, don't know what I'm doing. But I do know that whatever it has been that we're doing has gotten us to over 2,000 subscribers. So shout out to you guys for that. Honestly, I can't remember which one of those I'd touch the meat with, so I'm throwing them all away. That's one of the hangbacks of give this plenty of room to go in either direction. Okay, so I got a lot of smash patties over here that are ready to go in whenever I'm ready for them. Never done that before. Thinning them out make them cook a lot faster, obviously. What do you guys say? Should we make a little sweet tea? Yeah, you're right. I think we should. I haven't had any in a while. Let's make a little sweet tea. I'm out of lemonade. Get this pot washed good because this is the pot I need for the tea. Okay. That's enough water. Go ahead and get that on high. And I get a little under a cup. Yeah, maybe a little bit more. And a pinch of baking soda. I get this bread. Use the last of this. I got a fresh loaf too. But I'm going to toast the bread a little bit. It's not really going to matter. And I'll go ahead and get my four bags. Getting them over here. Okay. Now I'm also gonna want, oh shit, what was that? I'm gonna need my meat press for this. So meat press is gonna get a little wax paper wrap, but also a little aluminum foil wrap as well. Cover this. Keeps it clean from the spatter, and I don't have to worry too much about it. Okay, then I need a spoon for I put this on high because I want it to get hot enough to melt everything, but I don't ever want it to like boil. So we've got everything that we need here. Put that back where it goes. We've got 6 patties. So basically 3 double patty melts, basically. Okay. So now I think I would like an onion. And I think I'm gonna go a yellow onion and not a sweet onion. That should be enough onion. I'm gonna dump some of this onion trash in the trash. It's creating a mess in the pantry. All these onions with all that hemming and a hollering. Okay. Okay, I think this is hot. Now I'm going to take it to just a low heat. There it is. You know what, man? I ain't gonna fight with them today. This last layer is just gonna go with them. I'm not gonna fight with that skin today. This is still plenty of onion for what I need. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this heat on that skillet going. Chopping these a little thinner than I would for like sauteing onions for a steak that I would be relying on being able to grab with a fork. These are not that, so. There we go. That's good enough. Now, by the time I get this washed, and packed up, I think this tea water is ready for some tea. Shit, I dropped one. I'm not gonna do it like that. I'm going a freshie. Okay. Holding this one tight. There we go. Plug this in over here. Okay. So now heat is on the cast iron. Need butter in the pan. A little olive oil. Just a little bit. Just enough. How are y'all doing out there? I don't know anything about the kratom stuff. I never done it myself. I've had a lot of friends that have had a lot of success with getting off of other things with that. So I guess for that, that's good. Okay. Introduce some onions. Guys, thank you for being here. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We might do some gamming tonight. We'll see how I feel once I finish with this dinner. Should also probably go ahead and pull out some meat that I will need to thaw out over the next couple of days. Maybe some chicken. We'll pull out some chicken. Don't I have any? Yeah, I got a couple boxes of broth too, so I can make some gravy. Let's there we go. Pull that out. Give that a minute. And by a minute, I mean a couple days to thaw out. Yeah, it's not going to take long at all to saute these onions here. And I'm gonna need there it is. I need this guy out of the dishwasher. Okay, put that right there. Oh, you guys are probably curious what's going on over here, huh? There you go. Got some burgers smashed. I got some burgers smashed. Oh yeah. I don't know, my buddy Jamie Deluxe that I was talking about earlier, he's been doing it for years and really, like he got off of methadone and a lot of other stuff with it. So I've never done it, but I don't have any. Hey man, whatever you got to do to get off of whatever it was you were on, to need to get to that point to using it, by all means, live your life, brother. Live your life, brothers and sisters in Christ. Now let me introduce a little salt to the onions. A little pepper to the onions. And I'm also going to hit them with a little garlic powder. Just a little taste. I know there's a lot of other stuff that you could be involved in, like not to be confused with ketamine, which ketamine, I have seen that turn people into zombies. And a lot of people there's been a rising amount of people using that. And to me, that's crazy. I never really got down like that. But that ketamine I've seen definitely turn people into zombies. But I've not heard of any negative effects of. I haven't heard any, and I do have a few people that use it regularly in my life that I haven't heard any negative side effects about. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? Put these all in a row right here. Why didn't I think of this sooner? Go ahead and put this guy on here to, yeah, y'all hear that? I didn't set up the sizzle mic. I opened it up and it looked like one of them had not charged from last time, which is weird. So I just left it in there. Y'all keep an eye on this while we go have a word from our sponsors, yeah? Let's do that. That's one thing that we can all agree on, that if it hurts, who cares? We're gonna do it anyway. Hell, I used to drink a bottle of Rumplements every night. Jesse, you in here? You remember that? Coconut oil instead of butter, that's not a bad call. I just like good green tea too. Dave, Sarah, milestone, yay. Indeed, milestone. By the way, every month, if you're a member, you have a member chat that you can use once a month for free, like Dave just did. So if any of you guys are members in here right now, if any of y'all are members in here right now, you can utilize that if you'd like. Them onions are sounding nice. Oh yeah, now they're getting some color. Yeah. Yeah. Coconut milk Alfredo sauce. Yep. You have one. That is a thing. So any of you who are a member, You can click where it says the little money symbol in the chat, and it'll say like member, I think member chat or whatever it's called. What's it called when you do that? Is it a milestone chat? Member milestone or something like that? But you have a free one every month that will come up just like that, and do the notification with the big the green banner and such. So cool member perk, by the way. I don't know that I've even told you guys about that. See there, Satchel member for 10 months. How you like that? Milestone for free. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, I'm gonna kill the heat on this tea. It was just on low. Sliding it off of the eye as well. Hell yeah. Jason, 14 months. Hell yeah, Jason. Since it was available. Since memberships have been available. Thank you, Jason. Okay, I'm gonna let these onions go one more round under the weight, and then I'm gonna start rotating in some meat. I'm gonna get the onions out of here, put them in a bowl. Put them in a bowl. Cap them with a little foil. Put a little extra pressure on them here. Rush it a little bit. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like the video if you haven't yet. There we go. Okay. The onions are over there covered up. Now let's get some meat on here. This could have gone a lot easier. Here we go. I can probably fit one more in there. Bam. Great. Now, at this point, I was talking about wet ingredients, is where I'm going to add a little Worcestershire. And put some heat on it, put some weight on it, I mean. Oh, you have to avoid dairy and gluten? Damn. Oh, hell yeah, JB. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, dude. Hell yeah, Michael. I don't know who that is, but hell yeah, let's do it. I need to start doing something more for the. I used to add a lot of. I used to add a lot of pictures and stuff that I would take in the green room, but I kind of stopped taking pictures in the green room just because the more famous people are in there, and I don't know. Sometimes I'll feel weird about taking a picture. But I need to start doing more for the low level members. Okay, it's starting to look more like the consistency of like a McDonald's burger underneath, but I want mine to be more charred than that. I don't want it to be just like a grayish brown. I want it to be a like dynamic brown, browned and blackened even. This is going to be good, by the way. I've never done this before. I mean, this must work. So those giant patties that I made have already shrunk down to like significantly, almost to the point to where I can get the weight on all three of them at once now. That's what they'll do. That's why you want to make your burger patties much bigger because they're going to shrink a lot. Some of them will almost shrink by like sometimes 40 or 50% even. So make a big patty when you make them, because they're going to shrink. Yeah, we're getting there. Give that tea a little bit longer to steep. While I'm not going to look at those burgers for a second, I'm going to fill up a jug of water here. If you're looking, it ain't cooking, you want to stop time, watch the clock. Look at the clock and it'll hardly ever move. Those are going to be good. That's enough water for right now. There we go. Let's see. Need 3 cheeses for now. Bam. Yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Just for a minute, I need to set it right there. Oh, come on now. Don't do me like that. Hold together. Good Lord, there was a much easier way to do this. Go ahead and get this cleaned up. Set it over here to dry. And this bowl can be washed. Okay. Go ahead and hit this counter where all that raw meat was sitting. I like to do that when you get done working around, because if something falls on the counter and I will throw something back in the bowl to just mix it, because I'm going to cook it anyway. Like it's going to be cooked anyway. So I don't really worry about it. But the counter, on the other hand, isn't going to have the level of heat to kill anything that was on it. Okay. Now let me hit it with a little bit of ketchup and mayo. I do. There we go. A mayo, a little ketchup, and on the toast, I'm just going to give it a little mix to turn it into like this Mac sauce or a Whopper sauce or Thousand Island or. Okay. We're just going to take a regular steak knife. So here's what we're working with, folks. Patty melt. That's all right there. Hell yeah. That's something right there, bro. There's so much grease in the pan. It's hard to get a good sear on these last ones, so the first ones are going to end up being the better ones. These are going to be a little softer because of the amount of grease in the pan right now. And other than spending like a half a roll of paper towels to dry it out, which I guess, I mean, I could try to do something. And I got rid of a lot of the liquid. That was actually really helpful. Should have done that sooner. Why not? Let's do it again. Ah, that got me. Yep. I would usually be the one to be like, oh no, why use that delicious grease for something? You don't want to use this grease for anything. This is hamburger meat and not even a good cut. Hence why there's so much grease. Okay. 3 more cheeses and then a bite. We go. I'm done with you now for the day. There we go. One more goes on this patty. I need 2 more pieces of toast. Okay, y'all know the ritual. No mess. Got the perfect pour, no mess. Zero drops outside of inside of the jug. That's what we wanted. We did that. Okay, now you know what? I'm gonna just use this other piece of toast here. Oh. If Netflix were watching, boy, this would be the opportune time for him to walk downstairs suspiciously. Because I don't have my phone to text him that there's a patty melt down here that he could eat. doesn't make that information untrue. This bowl that the onions were in. You can see what the dishwasher is about. Okay. Okay. Look at that, dude. Good Lord, bro. Happy October 1st, everybody. Happy spooky season official. Oh, shit. Damn. Come on, just drip. You know you don't want to be on that lid. That's enough. You can wipe the rest off. Kind of went a little heavier on the sauce this time. I didn't need to, but I did. This guy is such a mess. Whoa, look at this. Look at that. And of course, the old interior. Good Lord. This is nuts. I mixed the ketchup and the mayo together on the last one, but kept them separate on this one and just kind of layered them. Yeah, that is something else good. It's the first time I've ever made patty melts before. And that's all the ingredients, right? Meat, cheese, onions, white bread. Like, that's a nice little addition to the menu. You know, I've always made like I guess onion burgers, like just good burgers with, you know, a lot of onions. So I've made those before, but this is the first time I've actively set out to make like a thin smashed patty melt. And I gotta be honest, man. I'm pretty impressed with what I've created here. Like, I'm gonna bring this in to show you, like, those patties are uniform. They're roughly the same exact size. The onions and cheese are melted together. On the back side here, you can see all of the sauces that's coming through out of the back. This just looks like a legit, this looks like a burger, right? This looks like a legit patty melt. It holds together after the bite. Brother, this is legit. Actually. There's a sandwich. A little to go. So, other than the bread, come on, there we go. Other than the bread, that's how to make a patty melt from scratch. Now, if you're one of them folks that gets curious, if any of you gets curious as to what to do after you get done making a nice patty melt from scratch, and by the way, that's the first time I've ever done anything like that, ever. Never done a patty melt before. I've done something like it. But not exactly. I think I'm gonna start, now that that was the first time I'd smashed any patties, which is, I was clunky with how I did that. I was very clunky with how I was smashing those patties. But I know now what I need to do for next time. I need to have a stacking station and a smashing station. The smashing station should have enough paper to squash a patty all the way out to the extent of its comfort without any kind of resistance of size, and an appropriately sized station for those patties to stack upon one another. So now I know for next time what to expect. What to expect. Okay. Now over here, I'm going to utilize aluminum foil once more. In the sink here. Press that down, but not enough to break. Take a paper towel and fold that sucker up tight. And pat that down in the bottom. And now this skillet is cool enough to grab with my hand. Get all that excess grease out of there. That we can. Put that there. Now I'm gonna take this paper towel and just wipe the pan quite literally out with a paper towel to get any of the excess nasty grease out of it. Now we can wet it and get it scrubbed with the steel and reveal that beautiful non-stick element of iron that we all know and love. Had to go a little bit harder in the paint here because some of the cheese and some of the Worcestershire sauce gets stuck on down there. And that is not what you want. But no harm, no foul. Let's put this on the stove. Well, first we need to do our stove ritual, right? The eye is still hot and smoking, that's fine. Don't worry about that. There you go. There are streaks in it, as you would imagine. If I get some like ceramic cleaner, that would get rid of all of that, but There we go. Put that on low. Put away this butter. Oh, come on, brother. I love how these butter wrappers, they just kind of know how to go back together, kind of, you know? Oh, if I can, we'll leave y'all right there. We're going to be migrating here in a second anyhow. Put all these condiments away. Leave this out for now in case Netflix wants it. I'm going to text him in a second when I get back there. And here's that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now wrap up this grease that doesn't go down the sink. Toss it. And wipe up all the onion scraps out of the sink. Crap. And there's that. That's it. 106 minutes of patty melts. Not bad. Let's see, what time is it getting to be? 1 a.m.? You know what? Oh shit, put sugar in this thing. And you know what? It'll go in the dishwasher too. Top rack is ready to be run. I need something else to put in the bottom rack, but I don't think I have anything to put in there. I need to got it, don't worry. There we go. Oh, hell yeah, JB. Hell yeah, brother. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. That's why we do it. We do it to make people hungry that normally wouldn't be at this hour. I'm gonna leave this tea on the counter for a while too. I'll come back and fridge it in a little bit. Tastes like tea. All right, let's make the trek. Let's make the trek. Ugh. Where's my door? There it is. There it is. Okay. Okay. I need to put this clip back. I don't need to take this with me. There we go. Ugh. Okay, give me a second. Oh, there it is. All right, couldn't get it hooked. Oh. We're all crooked now, but that's fine, right? It doesn't matter. Let me get this thing. Put away some stuff. I won't need this anymore. I can just, since I'm stationary now, utilize this microphone. I do need to. I've been standing over a hot oven, a hot stove. Boy, I need to cool off. And this thing won't stop whining, you hear it? Come on, bud. Do better. Don't make me grab the hammer. You see, it knows. You see what I mean? It knows. When I go to grab that hammer, You see? You see, Magoo? I'm done. I can put it back down now. It's hushed. Set it back into its spot. It's balanced. By the way, that is balanced in a situation. Like it's like it's the perfect length to be balanced on mallet side on a bar and hammer handle side on the actual desk, but it's just long enough to fit in that space. Oh, that's easy, JB. And I know what it was about. I'll let somebody else play on that one because I know it. Bong got it. What do you say? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I need to go to bed in a couple hours. Maybe I could do 2 or 3 hours. Maybe we could Skyrim it for a couple of hours and introduce spooky season officially. Why not? Let me go in to my direct messages on Discord from my main account to my alt account. Copy the message that I sent to myself that was the title of last night's Skyrim stream so that I could just copy and paste. And this is number 450 as well. How about that? Number 450. Spooky season is here. $2K subs. Spooky Skyrim season is here. 2K subs. Milestone. Let's think of a better way to word that first part. Skyrim's got to go in there. Ooh. Oh, that's too long. Does that one work? Okay. Something Skyrim, this way comes. 2K subs, 2K sub milestone. Maybe I'll move that first. Actually, no, I'm leaving the Something Skyrim, this way comes first. Redo the Skyrim there. And there, and there. What's up, BP? By the way, what's up, everybody else? Hello, everybody. Thank you, JB, by the way, for the... I think I might have missed one earlier that you sent. Steve, I don't get 2 pans because I have to clean 2 pans. Oh, yeah, that was a sticker. Okay, I got it. Thank you. There we go. Now let's get this started in here. That's muted, yeah. Yep. And all is good, all is well. I go live there. That's good. Let's move this camera back to its original position. Let's have a word from our sponsors here. Little boxes on the hillside. Little boxes. Ishmael. Oh, you know what though? It's 1:15. This will take me about another 15 minutes. I am going to I've got laundry that I gotta handle. Make sure I don't have anything rancid on my shirt. Looks like we're good. Dude, I'm consuming tea on all fronts, bro. Let me go and grab my laundry that should be done by now for sure and sort that away. It's not going to take but a second because it's dark colored clothes. So hold tight. And I'll be right back, and we'll get this stream transitioned over to the gaming. Give me just a second. I'll be right back, y'all. I like to fold this towel first because it builds a nice base to stack things on. It's easy to scoop up nice at the end. This towel goes in my chair. I don't know why I do this. I do this in my truck too. Put a towel down. I got in the habit of doing that when I worked for beach services, and I just kept doing it. These are my new britches. These are my old britches. I made the switch. I got good genes. Look at this. I got good genes. Look at that. I made the switch from the vintage Levi Strauss brand that I had worn for so long and went back to my middle school and high school roots. Got me some of them American Eagles. This is my Smoking Wizard shirt. This shirt, Netflix Bandit gave me this before he lived in Austin, I think. It's a wizard smoking a pipe. And I keep it on the back of this chair. What's up, Mackay? Good to see you. I'm about to get started with some Skyrim here in just a minute by myself. Okay, I'll go ahead and start stacking shirts. I think all I got left is shirts, underwear, and shorts. Leisure wear. I have an extra pair of leisure wear that I broke out especially for the Alabama game. These guys right here. I wore these pants every Saturday for 5-6 years during football season. And this shirt, I'll show you how long I wore this shirt. I played gigs with this shirt, and this is where my guitar strap went. Every Saturday. I was superstitious. I would wear this shirt. It looked like shit. But this was from the 2012. This is how long I wore this shirt. Now it is reserved for when we need to win a game, and I'm going to be at the house and able to watch it and wear that. And I wore that shit in public for a long time. Washed off. Put this up. I know I worked 3 days this week. I'm gonna have heartburn like a bitch. I ran out of heartburn pills because I thought I had another bottle, but I didn't, and they're not coming till tomorrow, which sucks. Go Braves. Maybe next year. Alright, so this is just cleaning rags. Alright. Now the tedious part. I fold these in a specific way every time. There's always a line, a seam that goes down the middle of the front and the back, and I line those up, fold from there. Trifold. Once you get in the habit of doing it for so long, you don't even have to think about it. It just happens. It just falls into place. I feel like I fold my clothes like I'm at a laundromat. And I gotta make it all out in one trip. Alright, and it's 1:27, so we only took about 15 minutes to do this. Let me put this stuff away. See, grab it all up nice. All right. Okay. Easy enough. Easy enough. All right. That was a good one. Did y'all hear that? Wow, that was nice. All right. Let's get this show on the road. Double check. Title good. Scene, camera good. Everything is good. Sound bar. Button. Okay. Microphone off. Channel muted. Good. Start streaming. Give it a second. We'll give it 20 seconds. And I will do the... Now we go to channel content and reload. And then we click 2K subs, let's make a patty melt. Go to customization and redirect to something Skyrim this way comes, and we save. there's that, and there's that. Verify. Customization. Good. All right. So this song is about to start fading out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end here and let you guys pop over to the intro of this. Thank you all for being here. Like this video real quick. You only got a couple more seconds to do it. So like now, like now, like it now, like now. Like now, and big bowl of grits for breakfast. That was a decent drop. Not the perfect drop. We made it work. Like the video now. I'm going to see you guys over there, okay?